This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Today we're going to be taking a look at something that you can get at Drive-Thru RPG. Now, if you remember some time ago, I did a I did a print and play game called The Drifter. It was, I thought, very, very good. It was based off of Barbarian, if anybody knows what that is. A game from a very, very long time ago when you're going to move on a map. Now, The Drifter was based on the old spaghetti westerns and did a fantastic, fantastic job. And, well, they've come back with something again. And this time, instead of being the Old West, we've taken our wares to outer space for Star Drifter. So what we're going to do is we are going to go down. I'm going to give you a brief overview. I'm hoping that, when you're seeing this, actually, you'll be seeing this on the day that I am having some procedures done. Hopefully everything turns out well and we can kind of go forward here. And I'm hoping to do this along with a couple other things that I have had planned. Some nice live events where we'll have some fun. This is definitely a game that we are definitely going to do. I've monkeyed around with it. I've had it for a little bit here. You can go get it though. You can go download it over at Drive-Thru RPG. Let's go down to the table. Let me explain how a character works. And I'll just show you a little bit of it. I don't want to give too much away. And then we'll talk about it on the other side. So I printed this out and I binded it and everything. And it's really, really just, if you played The Drifter, you know what I'm talking about. If you play Barbarian. But what it is, it's kind of like a choose your own adventure, but you really don't choose it because you are rolling dice. And you are rolling, yes, D10s and you're going to be rolling a couple of D10s, and you're going to be rolling some D6 and a D4. Those are all the dice that you are going to need to play this. Of course, I'm not going to pull out the D4, but I'll explain why you're going to use that. Again, it's going to tell you how you start here, and it does a great job at telling you how to do that because it's going to tell you, okay, you're going to start here. You are going to become this, and this is how you're going to build your character. So how do you build your character? Well, you're going to need a sheet. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to have no damage, okay? So you're going to put your name in here, and you have no damage, okay? You're going to want to laminate this, okay? Your two main things here are your prowess, which you can roll for, but I really suggest that in starting the first game, once you get a hang of it, I would start your levels at 4, okay? That's the highest level that you can go, and you don't go over that. But as you lose damage, as you can see, you're starting to lose your prowess until you get destroyed, okay? Notoriety. Again, this is another one of those things that you kind of don't want to be well known, so maybe just start off at a 3-star. Ray guns. The higher and more powerful it goes, well, that's where you're going to use this. And I'll show you where these symbols come in. Lucre is your cash. That is what you are going to be using as your currency. Auxiliary are going to be anything that you find along the way in your journey. The idea is to win the game with 10 star points. Okay, once you hit 10 star points, you've won the game. If you survive that long, good luck at doing that. Or you can play the campaign to see how long you can survive and how many star points you can get, and then try to beat it as you go. But you're not only going to do your own character, you're also going to be doing the same thing for your ship. And there's going to be different ways that you're going to equip that. We're not going to go into that. You're going to start with a certain amount of fuel for your fuel cells, and off you're going to go. You're going to be traversing and running around on this map here. I went to try to print the white map, but it doesn't work. So you're going to take, and this one prints out really well. And you're going to see there are different colonized planets and different areas that you're going to do. And you're going to start at a certain different sector, and you are going to kind of move your way around here. As you move around here, you're going to have two actions. Number one, you're going to have actions in which you are going to, I just want to show you real quick if it's here. This is how you build your character and you fly and everything, and then explains everything so well here. And that's the beauty of this, is as you run into spaceports and combat and things like that, and how everything just works out really, really well. Again, events. These are all the events that you're going to find, and then your adventure is going to start here. Okay, you're going to roll to determine where you're going to start on that particular map, which I was just showing you. And then from there, you're going to have one action, which you can move your ship one square, or depending on your ship speed, maybe two hexes or more. And then you're going to have to roll for an event. And that's where things really come in. It comes with some standees that you can use and some ship options and different things and tokens, or you could just laminate it and draw on it. Your tables are key here. And if you remember, I showed you basically your character sheet here, which is going to tell you that when you roll on the event table, depending on your notoriety, okay, and this is why you kind of want to have an erase marker and have this laminated. If you have a moderate notoriety, you're going to roll, of course, here, and then that is going to be a 45. Okay, so you would come down here, look, 45, and then we would go to event E47. So let's see what happens there. Let's just see what happens at E45. Okay, and I'll read it to you because I don't want to ruin this for you. Oh, E45. Okay, roll a D6. You arrive at a rebellion officer's planet. Uh-oh, not cool, right? So we rolled there, and I rolled a 3. You return them to a small city on the planet's surface. They reward you what they can as thanks, and they're going to give you a certain amount of lucre, and you're going to roll on this particular table. This table is very, very important because it has a bunch of different things. There are going to be certain modifiers. Remember I told you about that 4 prowess. That's going to help you here because you're going to start with 4, and then there's going to be certain modifiers. You're going to start with 4. Maybe your attacker has a 2 prowess. You're going to take that 2 away. That's going to be +2 that you're going to roll on this particular table. So we're going to roll to a D10, and we're going to get a 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. And if we were shooting at somebody with our weapon, remember I told you that 3-star weapon, well, that's a complete miss. Not good. Then they are going to do the reverse. They're going to shoot 2 minus 10, which is 8, which means that you're going to be taking, ouch, some damage. Really, really simple system how it works. Your skills, your money table, remember we said in that particular thing, you'd roll a D10, 6. Wow, we would got 15, we would have got 12 lucre right there on that particular delivery that we did. So you're going to go through and you're going to try to survive, but you're going to take a beating along the way, different events. It's never the same game twice. And this, I have to say, is just so well done. And hats off to Glowing Turtle and the work that he's done and the people that have worked on this. If you love Drifter, you're going to absolutely fall in love with Star Drifter without a doubt. Let's go up top, get my final thoughts. I didn't tell you all the rules here because I hope once I feel a little bit better and after some procedures that I have to go through, that we will be doing a live play of this like we did with Drifter and have a great time with it. And also, I got a ton of lamination I got to do. Let's go up top and get my final thoughts. Well, there you have it, folks. This is just fantastic. First of all, Building your ship is fun, building your character is fun, and then at first you kind of feel, okay, well, where do I start? Well, as I showed you, there's an area where you start, and then it just goes crazy from there. I mean, nothing seems to go right for you, depending on your prowess. Now, your prowess is very, very important. And sometimes you may just want to assign it either 3 or 4 on your first couple of games, just so you get a feel for the game. Then randomly make a character. If you end up with a prowess of 1, man, it's going to be hard. But that's once you got the whole system down. I really like how this works out. It's very, very simple, very smart, very well put together. And just a game that I'm telling you, you're really, really going to want to play. It is a great solo experience, and it's just one of those things that you're just going to have a blast with, especially on a rainy day or bad weather, or sometimes you just want to play something. And it's easy to just take out your little binder, like I have mine here, and give it a go. Go to Drive Through RPG. It's cheap. It's $10. $10 for 257 pages. Plus you get your star maps and all the other stuff that you're going to need to play this game incomplete. So I highly suggest it. Go check it out. You won't be disappointed. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everyone.